Welcome back to the Stranger Things Season 2 recap, and we are starting with Episode 1, Mad Max. Callie, another one of Dr. Brenner's subjects, and crew hit Pittsburgh. The boys hang at the arcade while Will sees the Upside Down. We meet Billy and Max and Bob Newby. We see Steve and Nancy have KFC at the Hollands, and Hopper is hiding Elle in his cabin. Chapter 2, titled Trick or Treat Freak, we finally learn Elle's backstory of hiding in the woods and eating squirrel after she escaped from the Upside Down. Billy almost runs over the boys in their costume. Bob asks Joyce to move away with him. Nancy and Steve hit Tina's Halloween party where Nancy basically tells Steve to kick rocks. The shadow monster comes after Will trick-or-treating, and Dustin opens his trash can to find something wiggling around in the bottom. Episode 3, the Pollywog. Dustin puts Dart in his terrarium. Bob tells Will about Mr. Baldo and tells Will all he has to do is scream, "Go away." Dart gets let loose in the school. Something's up with the pumpkins and Hawkins, which Hopper investigates, and the shadow monster gets Will. Episode 4, Will the Wise. Joyce takes Will home. Elle has her psychic tantrum because Hopper won't let her leave. Nancy and Jonathan go to the park to meet someone and get taken to the lab by Brenner's men instead. Will furiously draws the tunnels, and Dart eats Muse, Dustin's cat. In Episode 5, Dig Dug, Hopper finds the tunnels under the pumpkin patch. 11 hitchhikes to her mom's and learns about 450 Rainbow Breathe. Dustin traps Dart in the cellar. Lucas tells Max everything about what happened to Will. Nancy and Jonathan meet Murray to talk about what he thinks happened to Barb. Bob and Joyce rescue Hopper from the tunnels, and Will convulses in the pumpkin patch. Episode 6, The Spy, the doctors get to work on Will. Dustin and Steve see Dart escape through the cellar wall. Dr. Owen shows Hopper in the rift and then run the burn test on Will. Steve and Dustin talk about the Farrah Fawcett spray, and the Demodogs attack the junkyard and then later kill all the soldiers. Episode 7, The Lost Sister, features a bottleneck episode where we learn about Eleven and Callie and their past together. Callie tries to convince Eleven to stay with her, to use her powers, but Eleven chooses to go back to her friends instead. In Episode 8, The Mind Flayer, the Demodogs climb out of the lab pit. Billy and his dad have a fight. The lab becomes a war zone, and Bob saves the day before becoming Demodog Dinner. Everyone goes back to Joyce's and tries to get through to Will. Demodogs attack, but Elle has come back and saves the day. In the final episode of Season 2, you have Episode 9, The Gate. The gang splits up. Jonathan, Nancy, and Joyce take Will to Hopper's shed. Elle and Hopper head to the lab, and Steve and the kids head to the tunnels. After Billy beats up Steve, of course. They light up the tunnels. Will gets the monster burned out of him, and Elle closes the gate. The kids attend the snowball. Mike and Eleven kiss while Lucas and Max do the same, and the audiences watch as the scene flips upside down and the Mind Flayer hovers menacingly over the kids' middle school.